From seeds that defy physics to ones that should not exist. These are Minecraft's rarest seeds. Let's kick things off with Minecraft's most broken seed. Use the stronghold directly below your spawn to travel to the end, and you'll realize the end island is annihilated with no end stone underneath the fountain. Yeah, good luck finishing the game with that. Now this is a 1 in a trillion seed. This half village, half sinkhole seed in the middle of a lake is gorgeous. But why stop there? There's even a ruined nether portal right next to the village. These villagers are living the life. This next seed is so insane, it looks exactly like a mod. If you go to the world's edge, you'll find this glitched hole with a massive exposed ancient city. There's even huge cave systems and another sinkhole with a lava pit close by. Looking at it, traveling 4 million blocks seems pretty worth it. And while this seed might not have a sinkhole, it has an entire mushroom continent. The biome surrounds this beautiful lake that has a secret ocean monument right below the surface. Even weirder than that mushroom continent is this world where you spawn caged up with an iron golem. On second thought, this reminds me of something.
Hey, you're finally awake.
How large do you think the biggest Minecraft biome is? 10,000 blocks? 100,000 blocks? What about 1 million blocks? Nope, it's actually this 13 million block ocean. And the worst part? The spawn is in the exact center and there are no trees to craft a boat. If you manage to escape, go apply for the Olympics. What I love though are the new cherry blossom biomes, and that's why this seed is one of my favorites since it highlights them so well. The village surrounded by a cherry mountain bowl looks like something out of Naruto. Wait, is this where the mythical cherry villagers live? Never mind. What's even crazier is this bedrock seed cracked magnet found. It has an outpost 250 blocks in the sky, which is connected to a woodland mansion and a village by floating water. But that's just the start. There's even an ocean monument, which is surrounded by a massive underground water formation. Oh, and did I mention the stronghold right below the ocean monument too? The reason seeds like these are so rare is because you could pin down their possibility to 1 in a trillion because of how world generation works. I'll show you another seed just like this one in a bit so you can understand how it really works. And if you thought that was crazy, this seed is 1 in 200 trillion. It is the biggest naturally generated hole in Minecraft with lava and water coexisting. There's even an ocean monument that glitches out terrain generation completely. In other games, broken world generation is stupid. However, in Minecraft, it's absolutely stunning. Up next is a world that really lets you live life as a king. I'd call it a glacial throne because this ice island with an outpost is so perfectly placed, it looks like Mojang planned this seed to be found. Man, the lava just makes the seed feel awesome. Now the next seed is a villager's worst nightmare. At first, it looks like a normal village island, but there are these cursed floating crops. Do you think the villagers hide all their emeralds here? Pretty bad spot if you ask me. Sure, I told you about the exposed ancient city, but what if there was a seed that combined it with trail ruins? That's exactly what's going on in this massive hole. You can find it right off spawn, and its crazy bedrock managed to combine these two monuments together. The trail ruins are even covered in skulk. Fun fact, jumping down from the surface to the bottom of this hole would take you down 144 blocks. No list would be complete without a seed so stunning it never makes you want to touch grass. At least that's what this oceanside wall makes me feel like. The world generation here is so captivating and diverse that it's crazy a video game did it. Plus, did I mention the emeralds? Yeah, you and I are gonna be ballers here. I told you about that bedrock quad monument seed, but this one's even crazier. It's a pillar generation with trail ruins so high it gets cut off at the build height. But that's not the only one, because there's another underwater trail ruins at the very bottom of this pillar. Plus, the cave the entire structure lies on is literally Minecraft's biggest underwater cave. Break one wrong block underground and your lungs are gonna explode. This next seed is so statistically impossible that the math just doesn't math anymore. Right off the bat, you spawn near 2 villages with blacksmiths, but the real magic is happening below the surface. There's a stronghold right under the villages, and if you move a bit further, you'll find another one, and another one. Finally, I might find a portal room fast. Never mind. For this one, you might think there's nothing much to see besides the unique cliff generation, but move further and you'll know why I love this seed. This monster face carved into the cliff's side makes this seed look like nightmare fuel. I bet it would look insane if it was lit up from the inside at night, or if there was an entire village living here. There's too many possibilities. Speaking of nightmare fuel, this seed should have never existed. Go to these coordinates and you'll realize something is off. This lone tree has generated over 100 blocks in the sky. The best part is the view from the tree is absolutely stunning because of all the ice around it. Maybe I should make a video on tree block survival. Actually, the very last seed is an even better survival challenge. This one is the game's most optimized seed ever. Right at spawn, you'll find a house with 4 beds, a blacksmith with 17 obsidian, a dolphin to swim faster, and even a ruined nether portal. Yeah, the speedrunners out there love this one because the seed has everything you could ever need to finish the game in minutes. With the next thing, things are about to get crazy. When you spawn, you'll see this massive ruined portal merging with villager houses around it. That makes for some super cursed views, like this floating torch. But there's even more going wrong with this seed. If you come off to the side, you'll see this outpost has gone haywire. Somebody crashed their boat right into the side of it. Considering how scuffed this seed really is, it's the only one of its kind. With the new armor trims, who doesn't want a banging fit? That's why this all armor trim seed is so impressive. The moment you spawn in, you'll see a woodland mansion and a village right in front of you. That's rare enough, but look down and you have a massive hole where you'll find an ancient city within seconds. And it's not only the overworld that's cool. Use a nether portal in your spawn area and you'll find 2 bastion remnants really close to your nether spawn. And back in the overworld, you'll find not 1, not 2, but 4 of them. Man, this seed is a gift that keeps on giving. You might remember the Farlands and how famous they were, but what if I told you there's a seed that can almost replicate them? This seed that has a massive face opening towards the sea is absolutely stunning. There's plenty of open space inside the caves to settle down and tons of resources around the cliff faces. I've always hated world generations because of my crap luck, but all these worlds are making it grow on me. And another seed that makes me love Minecraft world generation is this dripstone one. It's unlike anything I've ever seen since launch, with massive dripstones and ice spikes at the bottom of this hole. There's even lava and ice mixing together. How does that even happen? Plus, on the surface, there are these gigantic ice spikes that almost look like they're melting into the caves below. Last, but in no way least, is this survival island seed. This one is my personal favorite. It's an island generated in the middle of the ocean and is packed with a lot of different features. It's covered with a bit of ice and has a village right next to its base. But the absolutely stunning part is its ancient city. Yep, you heard me right. There's an entire ancient city and a stronghold that's hidden right below the surface. The best part is that both structures aren't separate, but mixed together. This makes for one of the coolest underground sites you'll ever see. Minecraft world generation is nuts!